All right, guys. Y'all here with Autos, Eats, and Beats. Me and Scott. Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
First podcast.
We're here. We made it.
We made it.
We're doing it. It's rainy, but that's okay.
First little rainy day. First day on the podcast, rainy day. It's not too shabby. Not too shabby.
It's all right. We got a pretty stout car to drive around in the rain in.
Yes. Nice little Lincoln Town.
Signature Lincoln Town car.
Smooth.
Yes, very smooth ride. Nice ride. Has a V8 engine. Very nice, very nice. It gets up and goes. This is a 2003. So it's a pretty great car. I mean, they were mostly used, or most famously used for as limousines, as well as taxi cabs and things like that.
Kind of like luxury cars.
Yeah, they're the most affordable, luxurious car at the time that they came out. They were in competition with the Mercedes-Benz, and they were actually more affordable. And I believe, they were mass-produced. They were like the #1 most mass-produced car for, I don't remember, it was like 1990 something to 2011, I believe. And they were the #1 most mass-produced car in, I'm pretty sure, the world. I know definitely in the U.S. And they were a big competition with Mercedes because, it's luxurious, but it's affordable. So, and it's got a V8, and what car is not amazing
with a V8?
With a V8 in it. I don't know that there's a single car that you could name. It's not, it's got a V8. It's great. Everything about it is great. Drives well, handles well. It's got pretty good grip. The air suspension is really, really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's something that I love. When I used to, in high school, drive to go mow lawns, I would hook up the trailer and wait and watch it air up when I turned it on. And I always thought that was one of the coolest things. And it makes the ride so much more smooth. And it's great. It is really, really great. Let's see, where are we gonna go?
But else, guys, it's called Autos, Eats, and Beats, so we know we're gonna talk about cars, as you can see. We're gonna talk about food as well, and music, because we love music.
We do love music, and
love my food too now. Love my food.
Food is the best. We've got some interesting trips planned out for the series. So later on, we're gonna take a trip, hopefully to New York, and do some taste testing around in New York, and then we're gonna go down to Memphis and try some ribs and some barbecue, and then we talked about going to Nashville as well. Yeah,
and
so
probably going to the beach after that too.
That'll be pretty fun. So we've got quite a bit lined up in the ways of food.
Travels.
Yeah, we love our grub. Pretty into food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we've talked about the Lincoln, and obviously it's a phenomenal car.
Oh yes.
So let's hit some intro music and then get into some grub and tunes.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start out and talk about what are the best songs. It's like a rainy day, you want something chill, you're just going for a little drive to go pick up some food, go to the grocery store, coming home from work, whatever it is. What's the best tunes to go to? What are your jams? What do you go to? I know, it's tough.
It's tough, man. It's tough because I listen to everything. I like my soul music.
Okay.
R&B. If I had to listen to something, I listen to like Stand By Me.
Okay. Little Ben King.
Oh yes, that's a great song. Beautiful song. Just the Two of Us, maybe. What else?
Song. So we're going more towards that like kind of chill R&B vibe for the
Love and happiness.
Rainy
Yeah.
day. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. I think the only thing that I would change and do something a little different is I would probably veer off a little more into kind of like a jam type thing, like Pink Floyd's Breathe or Time, something like that. That's kind of atmospheric. That's kind of where I would go. I would definitely say the R&B on a rainy day, or even jazz, just classic. Like listen to a little Frank Sinatra or some Dean Martin, anybody from the Rat Pack, any of those guys. That seems like perfect way to just drive. You got a little rain, I might actually even go and put on my Frank Sinatra vinyl when we get back, because why not? Seems awesome.
Oh yeah.
Especially on a rainy day.
This makes me lucky when I watch The Godfather.
Oh, phenomenal movie.
Like, this is like a perfect day to watch The Godfather. Sit in your room, no homework to do.
Okay, which of the Godfathers is your favorite?
One.
Okay, I agree.
The one is the best.
Is the best. It is the best. It's the greatest of all time. The opening scene, the I Believe in America. It's so great. It's phenomenal. It's a great film.
It's the best one.
It really is. It's about to test out the horn.
Chill. Light just turned green.
Yeah, no, that is by far one of the best. That's one of the best films in cinema, like in the cinematic history.
I like Godfather #1, and then I'll probably put Scarface in there too.
Okay, I like Scarface.
Because I don't like the rest of the Godfathers. They okay. Mediocre.
They go together though.
Yeah, they go together. Last one was just terrible.
I like when we're obviously heading down the mafia road. I really like when it comes to movies, Goodfellas and The Irishman. Big fan of The Irishman.
That's on Netflix,
that's
right?
I think that's
Man,
a great
over here been
film.
telling me to watch that movie. It's 3 hours long. It's not happening.
It's phenomenal. It's one of the best. Now, if we're really diving into like the mobster stuff.
Since I said I was going to watch the mobster movies, I can watch Godfather. I'll watch Irishman tonight.
Okay.
I ain't no promises that I'm going to watch every bit of it.
Next week, we're going to have a review on The Irishman with this man. We'll see if that actually happens.
I'm only going to watch the action scenes, really.
Okay, so write in the comments if you think he should watch The Irishman and what other movies he's going to watch. You got to watch it. You also haven't seen Gran Turismo yet, have you? Did you?
No, I've seen it, yeah.
It was Ferrari. The Ferrari movie.
I've seen the Ferrari movie.
Oh, phenomenal. But going back to the mobster stuff, with the best, in my opinion, is The Sopranos. And we're in a Lincoln Town car. Just have to throw this out there. That was like one of the #1 mobster vehicles back in the day. It's like the town cars and the Cadillacs. Like these were the cars for that kind of stuff.
Make me want to go watch a mafia movie and then go play Mafia on the game.
I have not played much of that game.
Like, you gotta play the first one, second one. I mean, all of them are really the best, except for I think the third one's based off in Louisiana.
Okay,
that's still a good one. Still a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to play those, man.
Yeah. Okay. Can we talk about? We were talking about music. Can we talk about and appreciate the music in all of those different movies? Like mobster films? Oh my gosh!
It's so soothing to the ears.
Those are the best. I think it's kind of ironic that, and I think that's what the directors were going for whenever they killed somebody and then they started playing some old 50s pop song. I was like, wait a second, that's not supposed to be happening
at all.
It's like, okay, yeah, sure. That's like, anytime I hear those songs, now I'm imagining like, oh hey, if I was like, a mobster, this is the song that I'm like walking away from in the movie. This is it. I always thought I can't ever get that out of my head.
It's like there's a modern movie that is good. That's like based off the mafia, like a modern movie.
I mean, The Irishman is pretty modern. It was made in 2019?
Yeah.
Off the book, So I Heard You Paint Houses, and so it's pretty new. I don't know.
I'm trying to think of it.
I think The Sopranos fits any decade for the most part. There are a few things, some of the language and things that they said, you can't say in today's world just because of the way that society has gone and
Yeah.
shaped and formed. Like, that just wouldn't be socially acceptable. However, I still think it plays the same role in today's society that those things that they said did back then. And I mean, that's phenomenal series. Now, it's like a 8-season series, and each episode is like 45 minutes long, but it's still great.
Oh yeah,
it's absolutely wonderful.
They
also had some really cool. Do what?
Would you say that's your favorite show?
Probably, yeah. They also, The Sopranos had a great soundtrack, because I cannot remember his name, but the guy that played Silvio, and everybody's going to hate me for forgetting the actor's name. He is like a famous musician. Like, he's a real musician.
Could look it up.
Yes, please do.
Who's this?
Yeah, he's like a real musician, and he is. He helped pick out some of the songs, and I mean, like, there's that opening kind of stuff. Steven Van Zandt. Yeah, that's him. Steven Van Zandt. He's awesome. Now, he's a real musician. He's like a professional musician. He's awesome. But he helped pick out, like, just watching some of the interviews and stuff, everybody said that he was just kind of like a musical encyclopedia. Just had all of these old songs in his head that he would just be like, no, we need to have that song here. And this is why. It's
that's
like,
a good connection too.
Obviously, the opening song, Woke Up This Morning, is just like a killer song. Like, when we go to New York, we're going to be listening to that song driving into New York, because that's the opening scene of The Sopranos. Is they are literally driving into New York, listening, and to that, it's Tony Soprano driving, smoking his cigar, driving in his Suburban or Cadillac, depending on which season you're in, going into New York to work. And I think it's awesome. It's a phenomenal opening song.
Yeah.
The other song that's most famous, and we're not going to get too into this because you've never seen The Sopranos, and I don't want to ruin this for anybody, but the other song is Don't Stop Believin'.
Yeah.
By Journey. I mean, there is a famous scene, the closing scene, the final scene, is probably the most powerful a song has ever been in any type of show or movie. It is. That's just why you need to go watch The Sopranos.
Went there with my parents. That was good food.
That is good food.
But yeah, I need to watch The Sopranos. What is it on?
HBO Max.
Oh, I got Max. I just got Max. Yeah. I should watch it.
Yeah, it's great.
After I watch The Irishman first, I gotta watch The Irishman first. I gotta get that long ass movie out of the way first.
We'll see.
But
I think it's a great movie.
I gotta watch it. I gotta judge myself. But as you was talking about cars, you said the Cadillac, which is probably one of your favorite cars as well.
I like Cadillacs a lot. I was talking to you about this the other day. I would love to have
Cadillac Escalade.
Yes, I think.
They're beautiful.
I mean, now when it comes to some sort of SUV, I'm probably gonna go more on the side
Chevrolet Tahoe
of I would probably go more with the Lincoln Navigator. I like the more luxurious style. The one SUV that I would love to have more than any other SUV is probably a Land Rover.
Yeah, that's good. That's nice to have.
Land Rover, Range Rover, specifically the Range Rover. I love them.
Didn't you say you wanted like a Pacific year? Like what year was it?
I want a 2012 V8 with diesel. That is the one that I want, and I think they're phenomenal.
Have you seen any on Marketplace yet?
I have found a couple, and they're pretty cool, but they're just Land Rovers are known for having terrible suspension issues and horrible they always have maintenance issues. But to be fair, so do all cars. All cars have maintenance that you have to do. So it just depends on where you're at with maintenance. Now, I don't have, $15,000 to just drop every year on a car, which is why I'm kind of holding off. But I think they are awesome. And you can use them as trucks, too. They haul so well. They can just pull pretty much anything. So, I don't know. I think they're great vehicles. That would probably be the only that would probably be my top choice out of SUVs. Would be the Land Rover Range Rover.
You know, I'm a Chevy guy, so I like my Tahoes, my Suburbans.
Okay, now my old man has a Suburban.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty nice ride, I have to say.
It is.
They're pretty great. I'm not as big a fan of the Chevys. They're great. Obviously, police use them, so they're fairly reliable, but it's just not my thing.
What do you like? What cars do you like in Chevys?
Ooh, I love the old school Chevys, like the Bel Air and the Corsair and the Corvette, obviously.
Oh, yeah, Corvette,
love the
of course.
Corvette. I'm from Kentucky, from Bowling Green. I have to love the Corvette. So I like some of the old school. I'm more of an old school kind of. I like the Chevy Chevelle, the old school, all of that kind of stuff. Love those. Not as much into the newer
I like the
Chevys.
old Camaro SS. Those
I
nice.
love, those are pretty great. Especially, I don't think you can beat any of those old muscle cars. Especially today, like there's nothing.
Everything is becoming electric now.
Look, I think electric cars can be really great if you're in a city and you have somewhere that you can plug up and it's cheaper. Because it's better fuel efficiency to just drive around town off of some electricity versus driving far distances, or if you have to commute a good distance, it's not worth it for anybody else. Anybody who lives outside of a city where you have to go figure out a way to get extra power to be able to charge it, it's not worth it.
Because I was just looking at the Dodge Challenger and the Charger that was becoming electric. It only gets like 260 miles.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like a down and back trip for me from school to home. Like, what if I wanted to go somewhere far, like New York?
Well, see, like for me, going back to school and or heck, even just going home from now and coming back, it's 800. It's 8 hours, and it's like 500 miles, something like that, one way. That's one way. I think in total it's close to 800 miles. Yeah, both ways. There's no way that I can afford the
so much
electricity.
Gas. And you have to wait 15 to 20 minutes or something like that.
It would be ridiculous, and I'd have to charge it so much. I would have to stop multiple times. I would
find a certain place that has a charger.
Yeah, I would lose probably. Heck, I would have to stay overnight. It would take probably a day and a half to 2 days just to drive. I mean, I'm sure Tesla has a way that they've figured out how to get that.
I mean, the Cybertruck was like 400 or something miles. I mean, that's good. But
there is an electric car that I saw that looked really cool. No, it's I can't think. It's the Karma GS6. It's a 4-door sports car, if you can even call it a sports car. It's actually really, really neat. And it has it's electric. Yeah. But it has just a normal engine in it, so that say, you get stranded somewhere, you can put some gas in it and go, you have a little bit that you can go. That's a cool car. My only issue with it, so it was based off of Fisker Karma, and Fisker Karma went out of business. There was a whole deal with that. And then they made just this Karma, which is what this is. It's made in California. My only issue is it's a Chinese-owned company. And it's like, I want an American car. That's why I drive a Lincoln, a Ford. I want that kind of, I don't want one of those. If I want an Asian car, I'm probably going to go with a Nissan GTR, something,
My favorite car, bro.
Yeah, or a Datsun or something, I'm going to go with something else. It's just,
Nissan GTR.
It doesn't quite do it's not what I want it to be. So it doesn't serve me as well a purpose as anything else would. That's my only issue with
electric cars,
the electric and stuff. Yeah, they don't do what I need them to do. Yeah, they also catch on fire. Like if you crash, that's just all your car is gone. There's no recovering that, because once those batteries catch on fire, they're going to be on fire for a few days.
And then if you say, for instance, you crash into something, the repairs are going to be insane.
Oh, it's not worth it
at all.
Yeah.
Because like a car shop is not gonna have the parts that you need.
The amount of time and money that I could put into an electric vehicle, by that point, I could go and get myself an Aston Martin or
Valkyrie,
a small Ferrari,
get yourself an Aston Martin Valkyrie.
Well, I could get something like that. Heck, I could probably go and get a cheap Rolls Royce or Bentley for that much. Like,
Thanks.
it's going to be a couple $100,000 trying to keep up with it if something were to happen with it. Now, if nothing happens with it and they drive great, like if you're in a city, like we were talking about, then they're perfectly fine and they're great vehicles.
This is just basically a town car, like
it's
45 minute drive, nothing crazy.
It's perfect for that. Anything else, it is like one of the worst vehicles on the world. Now, I will have to say, the Rimac is great. The Rimac is absolutely phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I say that is they're just absolutely... They're some of the fastest electric vehicles on the track. I mean, if you watch Grand Tour or Top Gear or whatever, that's the car that Richard Hammond crashed in. They are fast cars. They're very serious cars. They're pretty great. I would want to drive one of those. I don't know that I want to drive it as fast as Richard Hammond did, and I definitely don't want to crash, but, they're really cool race cars. I don't know. Crashing an electric vehicle is very different than crashing any other sort of vehicle because there's a different type of danger to them.
Hey man, my car, I thought my car was going to catch on fire when I crashed mine. It just a little smoky. Started to panic. I went, plus my door was already broken from, I think, January.
Really?
Because when I came back to school in January, it was almost negative degrees. It was 14 degrees outside. Me and Tyler went to Walmart. And my door was pretty much frozen in the inside. So when I opened it, tried to pull on it, something in the door broke off, so I couldn't open it from the inside.
Oh my gosh!
So when I crashed it, I was trying to yank on it.
I would be terrified.
My window's already broken, so there's no go down. So I had to climb through the back window. I was like, bro, this can't be.
At that point, just break the window and climb out it.
I don't know what to break it with. Did they have that to break it with?
Yeah, that's true.
So I had to roll down my back window and climb through that.
Whoa.
I was gonna catch on fire with the car.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah.
I don't think that's as crazy. Yeah, I don't think I have as crazy an experience with any sort of car issues as that. It's a little wild.
I didn't mind it. I like Mini Cooper. It was good handling. I liked it. It was fast for its little smallness.
I like Mini Coopers. I'm not gonna lie. The only reason why I would really want a Mini Cooper is because of the Italian Job.
Exactly. That's the only reason I liked it. It's the only reason I kept it.
It's a phenomenal movie. Both of them. The remake is great too.
They made a remake of Italian Job.
Yeah, they did.
You talking about the one with Jason?
Yes.
Stratton?
Yeah. That's the remake. Yeah.
I haven't seen the first one.
The original one is really awesome. It's a whole bunch of British dudes, and it's pretty great.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one at all.
Yeah, I love the Italian Job. That's why I would want a Mini Cooper.
Speaking of car movies, Fast and Furious has gone downhill. It's not really about fast cars anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tokyo Drift is probably my favorite one.
I can't watch those. Just they're very difficult to watch nowadays because they're not about cars. There's nothing about.
Just really about the people at this point now.
Yeah, and it's
not about the cars.
I don't want to know about your backstory. I want to know about the car's backstory.
Exactly.
I want to know how the car, how it drives, what the history is behind it. Every car has a history. I want to know that. If I wanted to know about,
if you want to know about history,
I'll go watch some other movie with you.
Go watch Ford versus Ferrari. Now that's something about the cars.
A great movie.
That's about the cars.
Okay.
And the driver.
That's a phenomenal movie.
It's almost enough to make a grown man cry, man.
Oh, I might be getting some popcorn and watching that tonight.
I need to watch it.
Need to watch
a lot of movies.
We're gonna have to make a list.
Irishman. What else?
Ferrari.
I don't know, man. Something about Ferrari just makes me not want to watch it. Is it really that good?
It's a great movie. Yeah, the Ferrari movie gives you a background on Enzo Ferrari's life and why the cars are the way they are. Why he had his cars race the way he had them raced. There's such. The level of detail in that movie is great. It's phenomenal. And Adam Driver, he's great.
Didn't they make a Lamborghini movie too? swear they made
There
it.
is a Lamborghini movie. I don't know what the name of it is, and I have not seen it.
I feel
It's
like I
on the
saw a
list
trailer
of
of it.
things to watch, but I don't remember what it's called. I'll have to look that up. I'm honestly not sure what it's called. I don't know.
And didn't they make a Gran Turismo movie too?
The Gran Turismo, yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier.
Is that a good
it's
movie?
pretty good. Yeah, you said that you watched it.
A Gran Turismo movie?
Yeah.
The one on Netflix? I ain't said I watched that one.
Yeah.
I said Gran Tour.
Oh, okay, Gran Turismo. No,
The Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo. Yeah, it's great. It's actually really cool. The only thing that I didn't like about it is like the timeline doesn't match up to make it real.
Yeah.
Because they're using PS5s, and that was originally a PS3 game.
Yeah, because I had my PSP.
Yeah.
No, I used to dog that game.
Exactly.
So good of a game.
So that's my only kind of that bothered me. The continuity issues, the entire movie. I was sitting there going, "This is not the right time period for this. Like you're a whole decade ahead. You need to take it back."
Yeah.
You know, it's not that difficult.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know where we just came from. I've been here we've been in school for 2 years here. I'm still lost to where we just went.
It's our third year.
Well, technically, yeah, our third year.
Here's an Audi.
Kind.
Alright, so we're talking about the best music to listen to. I think we kind of agreed that it needs to be kind of something R&B, jazzy, on a rainy day like this.
Something slow. Something nothing too upbeat.
Okay,
something slow.
What is...
I listen to some Whitney Houston.
Okay, so what is the best snacks for it?
Best snacks?
Yeah. What's the best snacks?
For a rainy day.
Yes. And, you know, like you're going for a drive and
like
you
fast
get
food,
back.
if I was going to like some fast food.
Ooh, okay. Let's do, what would you take for like eating like a snack in the car? And then like on a day like this where it's rainy.
Some cheeses.
And then what would you take, like what would you go and pick up or stop to eat, you know?
Some extra toasty cheeses. Shout out to my coach Handy. Put me on. Now those are some good stuff right there. Cheeses, man.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Can't go wrong with those. I love myself some cheese. But if I had to get a fast food, Cookout.
Cookout.
I like the burgers. Everything doesn't cost so much. You can get a full meal for $10. Like
Yeah.
It's perfect. You got a lot for $10, really.
Okay, but we've been making a lot of midnight runs to Cookouts.
We have.
That's probably why that's on your mind. But on a rainy
Guys, I want some
day,
Cookout today.
But on a rainy day, though, is that like the
rainy
mood?
day? Like
See, for me, it's
some beach
like
rolls.
I want something. No, I want to go like to like the coffee shop and get like a nice like little espresso or something like that. And just sit and like watch the cars pass by, listen to some music, put on my headphones or whatever. Listen if they have an open mic.
Just dwell in your thoughts or something.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of where I'm at with that. I don't know, for a snack, might do like a sub sandwich or something on a rainy day.
I like that. I like that.
The feelings that I get.
I like that.
It's what my stomach craves for. Yeah. Oh my. Okay.
That's what probably go to T.I. Grab me a little sandwich, a little sub. I don't know. T.I.'s burgers have been good lately since we talking about food.
Yeah.
They've been good.
For those of you who are watching who do not know what T.I. is, that means you are probably not a Hampton-Sydney student or a professor or dean or faculty, staff, whatever. T.I. is Tiger Inn. It's the student bar, lounge, restaurant thing, place that everybody goes on campus to eat besides Moan's, which is our dining hall.
I ain't been there the whole semester, man.
I
used to go for breakfast.
They have fairly decent food. They had some great breakfast the other day. I sent you and Tyler snaps of
I saw that.
It was so good.
I usually get the
it was so good.
The sausage, egg, and cheese omelet, egg omelet.
Okay.
But I haven't got one of those in like forever, man. I need to wake up. I mean, I wake up at 7 o'clock, but I'm just too lazy to get out of my bed and go there.
That's fair.
Because all my classes are not over there no more.
I've been getting up at 6 and going for an hour run, and then coming back and then going and getting breakfast at either T.I. or Moan's, and then going to class.
T.I. does have some good breakfast now too. The croissants, sausage, egg, and cheese croissants, and bacon, egg, and cheese.
I don't get those. I typically get their chicken biscuits.
I ain't had one of those yet.
I get their chicken biscuits. I like, if I have like the protein that I like in the morning is I love to have bacon. And I love fried chicken for breakfast. I don't know why. That's what I typically crave for breakfast.
Nigga, what? Pause. Sorry, but did you just say fried chicken?
Yeah, for breakfast.
I ain't never had. Man, I'm black. I ain't never had fried chicken.
Oh my gosh, bro!
Like
Like
what?
fried chicken and waffles?
Fried chicken's not my favorite food, really.
Oh,
Waffles now. Waffles are good now. Waffles are good.
You're black. You're supposed to like fried chicken.
No, I'm not. I like.
He hates black people. Just putting it out
First
there.
of all, I don't hate black people at all. This guy hates all races.
I hate everybody equally. That's a whole different statement, though.
Exactly. I don't hate nobody.
That's a lie.
I don't have a reputation to dislike people.
He doesn't like black people.
I do like black people. My roommate's black. What do you mean? Man, Tyler should be in here, but
He's
playing
too
a
lazy.
game. Nah, he's playing NCAA, man. That's an important game to play.
Yeah,
Can't log off.
I don't know. I haven't played that yet. I don't want to spend the money on it.
I played this man last night. If I can get back into it, I would.
It's too expensive. So is the trip to New York, which we've talked about that already.
Wasn't my idea.
All right, okay. I got a text last night. At what time was it? Oh,
I didn't even text you. I called you, man, because I'll say.
Yeah, what time? It was like what? It was like 10:45 or 11.
Okay, so
I was like getting ready for bed.
No.
We got 8:30 classes, and I
get
a call saying,
my side.
"Hey, let's go to." Hey, we're going to New York this weekend. It wasn't a let's go. It was, hey, we are going to New York this weekend. I was like, I have work this weekend. I can't do that.
Let me talk.
Okay.
So Tyler was in bed, laid in bed. We both laid in bed on our phones, and he said something about New York. He said we should tell Scott that we will try to go to New York tonight. I said, tonight? What do you mean tonight? He said, let's do it. Why not? I said, you might as well. You're right. Let's do it. What I got to lose? So I called you, and that's why I told you. Let's go to New York, Scott. You said, when? I wanted to say right now. But I was like, nah. But later on today, well, I'll let you finish your side of the conversation, but later on today, Tyler said, we should have went to New York last night.
No, I'm not skipping my class for that. I had exams today.
We had a test today, too. New econ, money, and banking class.
Ooh. That's
what's the bald guy name with the glasses?
Bald guy with the glasses?
Well, he wears glasses. I forget.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
It's not Corelli. It's not. No. I forget.
This is hilarious because I am really hoping that the econ professors are watching this and they're going, huh, so I'm now known as the bald guy with glasses. I hope that that's who it is. Is it Carson? Bald guy. Carson's not bald.
No, but like...
What?
He's bald. That's all I know. My professor's bald.
I don't know.
He doesn't even have a syllabus.
Isaacs?
Might be Isaacs.
Isaacs is like the only bald professor that I can think of.
Let me go to my Tiger Webb.
How do you not know your professor? We're in like the 4th week of classes.
Hey man, he don't talk a lot.
I don't understand how you don't know your professor.
He don't talk a lot. I mean, he does talk a lot, but like he don't like say his name a lot. We don't say each other's name. Like a lot of people in class don't talk to each other. I get no service right now. I get on service.
Oh my goodness. So I hope the econ department at HSC is watching because
I do remember
now there's a bald guy with glasses.
I do remember my teacher from last year in econ. Her name was
Dr. Redford.
Yeah.
How do I know your professors? But you don't even know your professors. But then again, I'm an econ major, so
say man,
I know the professors a little more than you.
I only go to class to learn. I don't go to learn names.
You don't go to class to learn.
I do.
You heard it first, ladies and gentlemen. He said
I go to class.
That's not what you said first.
I said, say man, I go to class to learn. I don't go to class to learn names. I hope I said that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. That's what we're. I'm gonna make sure that we clip that I don't go to class to learn, and I'm going to tag all of your professors and Dean Boyer in it.
Chill.
Why not? That would be hilarious. Actually, Tyler's the one that makes the clips, so we'll see. We're definitely going to be clipping that.
No, we're not clipping that. Not clipping that.
Oh my gosh.
Time is this 5:11 TI time.
I feel like
we should go to the cookout tonight, maybe.
Maybe. I've got a band practice.
What time?
Like 6 to 8.
Where?
on campus. Brinkley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Of
you
course.
want down to go after that, me and Tyler will go for sure. You know,
Y'all just go
never
and
turn down.
get my food for me. Bring it back.
Yeah, Tyler got you.
I feel like on the
This is a perfect day to get some. This is a perfect day to get some cookout.
This would be the perfect day to burnout and drift.
Yeah, in the Lincoln.
I know that I want to try that.
You never tried it? I think we should try it. You know.
I don't know.
Not on the camera though. Not on the camera.
Yeah, I was about to say. I don't know that we should do that.
Not on the camera. But, no, if it was me driving, I would.
I would not. I will not.
You know me, man. Take risk. The pursuit of happiness.
What does that have to do with the price of eggs in China?
Because, man, it's the pursuit of happiness. It makes me happy. You ever heard that song, The Pursuit of Happiness? By Kid Cudi? That's a great song. That's a great song.
Pursuit of Happiness.
By Kid Cudi. I want you to listen to that when you get out of this car.
It's also a movie, I think.
It is, but Will Smith. It's a great movie. Enough to make a grown man cry.
Up until Will Smith slapped a dude.
Yeah, I don't like. Well, I don't know. I'd take Chris Rock over Will Smith any day.
Of course. Comedians. Love them.
Plus, Grown Ups. Good movie.
I don't think I've ever seen the second Grown Ups.
I feel like the second. I don't think I've seen the first one.
You haven't seen the first one?
I can't remember if I have or not.
Really?
I've seen the second one 1,000 times though.
Yeah, I feel like I've never seen the second Grown Ups. I've only seen like the first. Okay, so we've got to get like some food because I'm now starving.
Man, we're going the wrong way.
Food.
Just like you taking me home.
Yeah, I know.
Going the direction that I'm going home, so if you go home.
We're definitely.
You gotta make a little Yui.
We will.
Go back to campus. Have a little
food.
Well, I got a speech amphetamine, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Down on. Oh, you definitely are a little bit.
Maybe I talk too fast. That's the problem.
Probably.
That's my problem. Everybody tells me I talk fast. It's not my fault.
There goes the camera. My bad.
Yeah, it's okay, guys.
Crazy driving on the rain.
This man Elijah asked me why I'm not at boxing class right now.
He has boxing class?
Yeah. Every week, every day, every weekday.
Why did he not tell me that he had boxing class?
Well, they practice Muay Thai, boxing. They practice everything. Like, they have Muay Thai. I mean, they had jiu-jitsu at 4 o'clock. And then they have, like, boxing and kicking and all that at 5. He told me to come and, like he'll teach me, like, boxing.
I need to do that.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Let's see here. We are back in the middle of nowhere now.
You just gotta make a little Yui, man.
Oh, yeah, I know. We're gonna turn up here. Let's gravel. Yep. Right here. Okay.
I mean, you could have kept straight.
Nah. Well, we'll turn around right here.
Alright.
It's a great place to. It's also nice little scenery back here.
Mm-hmm. I like how the camera is so close to my face. See every detail of me. Don't like it, man. Don't like it at all. It makes me look weird. I need a haircut. It really messed me off.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's my hair? Nah.
Terrible hair.
I wish I
worst hair.
Should never cut it. That's what should have happened.
But I had to cut or something.
No, no.
Oh.
But I had to cut it though. It was the summer. I didn't want to have my hair in the summer. Plus, I was outside. I was outside a lot.
Though.
So I was like, nah.
I got a haircut right before I came back to school. Oh man.
Could ask my cousin since he's in Lynchburg.
How do you feel about Hondas?
I mean, I like Honda Civics. Honda Accords, they're nice. They're reliable. I mean, a lot of people drive Hondas.
I know. I'm just not a big fan.
Now, Nissan Altimas? No. They're reliable, but no.
That's what my girlfriend drives.
I like Nissan GTRs, Nissan Skyline, R34s.
I'm not a big fan of the Altimas.
I like Subarus, WRXs.
You know, Subarus, if you ever see... So their Subaru thing is like, what makes a Subaru? That's like their little slogan or whatever.
Yes.
So my uncle ended up, I believe he was in his dually, his Ford dually. And somebody came in the Subaru and rammed into the back of him at a stoplight. And it didn't really do jack squat to the bumper of his dually, but it destroyed the Subaru.
But next
and
Subaru.
According to my old man, he goes, huh? He walks over and looks at all of the millions of parts and pieces and glass and stuff all over and goes, so that's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
All the broken parts.
Yeah, that's my thing
Hey, yo,
with the
this man
Subaru.
is moving in this truck in the rain. Damn.
Yeah, my thing with the Subaru, there's a
That
Subaru
right
there.
there. WRX, I should say.
Yeah, see, my thing with those are like, they're so cheaply made. I feel like they're just going to fall apart while driving them. Like, the engine's probably the best thing in the entire vehicle.
It is.
It's like the only good part about a Subaru is the engine. It's like, for that, I could take the engine out of it and put it in something else, you know?
I mean, I like my Miatas too.
Okay,
Nice.
you and your Miatas.
Small cars are fun to drive, man.
See, I'm not a big fan. I like the large cars. There's a town car there passing us. I like larger cars. I'm a big, like, land yacht kind of person.
Ah.
I think they're great. I would love to have... even, like, in sports cars, I like larger sports cars. Like you get to your two-door vehicles and, you know, your coupes, and you get to, like, the Dodge Challenger is a very large sports car for it being, you know, a larger car.
Challengers.
If you could call it a sports car, it's more the muscle car.
I don't like Challengers or Chargers. They're just made for straightaways, man. They're not like track compatible.
I love them.
Curves,
the
no.
Hellcat,
Sound more of a monkey than anything.
I love them. The way that they just rumble and you can feel the vibrations.
But you'd rather have that or a Corvette?
It depends on the years.
Yeah. No, it depends on what kind it is. C6, Z06.
Okay, if it's a Z06, then obviously the Z06. That's a no-brainer. But that's a little bit different.
I wouldn't care if I just want a Corvette. Like, regardless, I would take a Corvette. I mean, over any of them.
See, I've grown up like seeing Corvettes so much. I don't know. They're cool. So what I like about the Corvettes, and this is why I like Corvettes, is that they're not really fast. They're more or less, until you get to the newer ones, obviously.
Exactly.
But like, they were originally more or less just like they're cruisers.
Oh, yeah.
They're kind of an in-between of a supercar and a sports car and a muscle car. They kind of had it all into one, and they look really, really cool.
They're like a bullet.
Yeah, I mean, they're just so sleek. I love the looks of them. It's just like, I don't know. I would rather have... I think I'd rather have an Aston Martin.
Aston Martin Valkyrie. I keep saying it.
I think I would go more for the Vantage.
Yeah, or the Valkyrie is so nice, bro.
The Vulcan is phenomenal. The only
Valkyrie is so better.
The only thing is you can't, like, drive them on the road.
The Valkyrie you can.
The Vulcan you cannot.
Yeah.
It's a little...
non-street legal.
Yeah. I believe there is a way to make them street legal, but at that point, you might as well just pay less to get the Vantage. That's kind of the only downside there. It's like,
I ain't got $3 million laying around, you know.
Yeah, not yet. Not happening.
Not yet.
Eventually. One day.
So y'all gotta help us out.
If the podcast does well.
Y'all gotta help us out with $3 million.
If the podcast. Actually, if you want to help us out, you could let us know if you're interested. If you have a car and you'd like us to do a review on it, or drive around, or you have a restaurant or a food truck that you'd like us to do a review on, we'd be more than happy to do any of that kind of stuff. Just let us know. Reach out. Hit us up in the comments.
I'm a great tester in foods.
Yeah, we would love to do some taste testing. If you have a car that you'd like us to review, obviously we'll try to go and find somebody that has the car, or try to get sponsorships or whatever to go and review it. But if you have the car, hey, that'd be even better.
No,
because we're not rich.
I want a Trackhawk. That's what I want.
That would be cool.
Trackhawk and then a Ram TRX.
But yeah, I don't know. We definitely not three old British dudes walking around that has Jeff Bezos paying for us to go on trips to Zimbabwe. So they're cool guys. They seem pretty awesome. Sad that the Grand Tour's over now, but hey, it's okay. One day we'll have enough money.
We're gonna make the new Grand Tour.
go do trips. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Just with just different colored people.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll have straighter teeth.
20 years old.
And we know the parts of cars. We know the names of the different parts of cars, such as the front of the car is called a hood. And then the back, where you store things, is the trunk. Yeah, those are the different parts. And there's a coupe.
I'm back.
I know that everybody will say coupe, it's a coupe, it's French, but
nah.
live in the South, live in the southern United States, it's a coupe.
I'm going to say coupe.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the whole thing. It has not stopped raining this entire time. Oh my. Yeah, so I don't know that will be the next grand tour. I don't know that we're like that, crazy good at driving. Maybe one day we'll be able to do reviews like that.
I ain't lie. What I really want to do is not legal with a car.
Oh, drifting, racing,
it's not.
drag
I'm not
races.
even trying to race, man. I just want to do 200 on the dash.
Oh my god.
About 200 miles per hour. That's all. I just want to feel that.
We just need to go get out on an airstrip and just like do a drag race and just see how fast we can actually go.
I ain't stopping. Flying.
Oh my goodness.
Give me a little ramp, Is it possible to like put a parachute on a car and this thing go as fast as you can? Put it up there, height, pull the parachute. I feel like you need. Four parachutes.
If you ever go see like drag races, they have parachutes that shoot out the back.
You gotta put them on the top though. If I want to like take a ramp.
Heck no.
Hey man, I'm trying to be sponsored by Red Bull. Red Bull sponsor me.
Absolutely, like.
Just get a roll cage in there, wear a helmet, some safety gear, be fine. Get 4 parachutes on the top of the car, man.
Oh my gosh. Heck no. There's no way.
This man's scared. This man would do anything in the world besides do that with me.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Maybe we'll do that one day. When we have enough money to pay for, the health insurance and life insurance, then
I'm not dying. I ain't gonna get hurt.
How are you not gonna get hurt doing that? That just sounds
you have
like
parachutes, you have
pain.
But it depends. You gotta be. It has to be off like a cliff, so the parachutes can like have enough air, to slow the car down.
And you're trying to just like drive off a cliff.
Drive off a cliff,
in a parachute.
Get some air on the car. Get some air in there, just for fun, and then pull the parachute immediately.
Why?
Going to tee out, right?
Maybe, yeah.
Next said maybe. Go ahead and turn.
I figured we were gonna drive around some.
Now you gonna see this campus. Y'all want to see our campus, guys? Not really.
No, it is pretty campus though. It's a great day. Rainy days on campus are very pretty because nobody's out except for the squirrels in the middle of the road.
That squirrel has no tail, man. Like his tail's just
gosh. The squirrels here are so stupid.
Squirrels here got balls. Like they ain't scared of nobody.
Absolutely stupid. No, I don't think it's the fact that they're like. I don't think it's confidence. I think it's they're stupid. They have no brains.
Shoot, the fish here got brains. Like, dude, I tried to catch fish here, dude. They would not come to me. Hey, man, I'm trying to get some TI, man.
All right. I guess I'll turn around. We'll go get some
Pepsi.
TI.
I don't like Pepsi.
Okay, well, with that, we're going to go eat because it's auto eats and beats. So
we have to eat.
We got to eat. Take care. Until next week, Also, leave in the comments. I don't know. What can we leave in the comments?
What's your favorite car?
That's too easy. We got to do something fun. All right. What's your favorite song to listen to in a car on a day like this where it's rainy and, kind of drowsy outside? What car and what song would you listen? What car would you drive around and what song would you jam to?
Sexy Red.
There you go. Okay. All right.
Just an answer.
We're done. Adios.
Bye.
Until next week.
Damn.
Tune in next week. Oh, that was a big dip. All right. Adios, my dudes. Gee whiz. Golly.